Hello and welcome to this video. Now we are gradually getting into things that are quite unique to Rust, and an example is the distinction between expressions and statements. And if this already sounds difficult or sounds confusing to you, please do stay with me, as I promise you, you will understand after you have finished watching this video. So in Rust, expressions, sorry, I didn't spell it well. So in Rust, expressions evaluate to a value and they return that value. Statements are instructions that do something and they don't return a value. And if a block ends in an expression, the value of that expression is returned. So what I mean is, Rust is an expression-oriented language. And so we combine expressions into statements, and these becomes our program. Let's take a look at the first example here. If I uncomment this line, this code works in some other programming languages that I know. In those programming languages, the value that will get into Y is the value that was set into X. So because X contains 100, then Y is also going to contain 100. But this doesn't work in Rust because the assignment operator is not an expression. The assignment operator doesn't return the value that it assigned. So basically, what was assigned, what was given on the right gets bound to what is on the left, the variable on the left, but the assignment operator doesn't return the value. So in this statement, even though 100, the value 100 is an expression that evaluates to itself, and for that matter returns itself, the assignment operator that works on them doesn't return the value. And so this type of coding doesn't work in Rust. Let's look at line 16. I said let Y is equal to, and I open a block here. But note the semicolon at the end of the block. And inside this scope, I am forming an expression. I said let X is equal to 100. And see, I said X plus 1. These type of expressions do not need the semicolon at the end. And once there is an expression at the end of a block, it is going to be returned. So effectively, what is happening is the code in here is going to execute, and the resulting value is what is going to be assigned to Y. And so if X is 100 and you add 1 to 100, it is 101. And that is what is going to be stored inside the value or the variable Y. And so if I print it, you will see the value. The next thing is function definitions. Again, I know I'm going a step ahead of myself because I have not taught you about functions, but suffice me to use this as an explanation for you. So we have a function add that takes in two numbers and returns the summation. And inside this function, I am using an expression here. Once again, you can see that there is no semicolon there. And because it is the last thing in the block, it is what is going to be returned. And so, see the comment here, function definition is a statement, but invocation of the function is an expression because the function returns something. In Rust, functions always return something, whether you explicitly do or not, and we get to that. So we invoke the function here, and it returns the value into answer, and we print it out. So let's come here, run this program, and you can see that Y is 101 and answer is 18. It is important that you understand the concept of expressions in Rust because it is used in several other places. And I believe that by watching this video, you have understood it. If it demands that you have to re-watch it again or even a few more times. Then you have to do so to understand the difference between expressions and statements. So thank you very much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next video.